Okay, here we go with Celeste. I'll rename it. Okay, here we go. This is it. Just breathe. Why are you so nervous? Broken sign. This is a very treacherous path. Bird telling me what to do. The talking bird. Ah. Excuse me, ma'am. The sign out front is busted. Is this the mountain trail? You're almost there. It's just across the bridge. By the way, you should call someone about your driveway. The ridge collapsed and I nearly died. If my driveway almost did you in, the mountain might be a bit much for you. Well, if an old bat like you can survive out here, I think I'll be fine. Suit yourself. But you should know, Celeste Mountain is a strange place. You might see things. Things you ain't ready to see. You should seek help, lady. Stop laughing at me. Oh geez, here we go. That bird can stop time. Just breathe. You can do this. Chapter 1, Forsaken City. Well, that's neat. Probably mention I'm not going for 100% completion. That might be a bit loud. I'm gonna turn on the speed run clock. So okay, so I can't jump to get this. Up there. There has to be something, because why would this be here? Well, there's death number 1. Only a million more to go. Yeah, I saw that little platform down there. I was like, that seems suspicious. Can I not? Anything else here? No. Keep forgetting that there's no double jump. It's all dashing. Okay, so don't jump on that one. Oh, no. Hello. Ho there, fellow traveler. Oh, hi. What a killer night for a hike. I guess so. This place is so crazy. I kind of can't believe it exists. Not the easiest climb, is it? But I guess that's what I was looking for. Whoa, that sounds pretty serious. I'm just happy to see another human in such a lonely place. I'm Theo, by the way, an adventurer from a far-off land. Wow. Not much of a talker, are you? Mysterious lone wolf type. I get it. I'll just imagine some dark backstory for you. Anything else? Hey, sorry, I'm insert name here. I've got a lot on my mind. Well, insert name here. I'd say you come to the right place. I'm freezing my toes off, but I can't imagine a better place to be for some quiet reflection. Yeah, maybe you're right. What far-off land do you hail from? Well, my inquisitive compatriot, I doth hail from the mystical, exotic kingdom of Seattle. Ha! It sounds like a special place. This place is wild. Why would an entire city be abandoned? I read that some mega corporation started building it, but then no one wanted to live here. I wonder why. My money's on a government cover-up. What a waste to build all of this for no reason. At least we get to enjoy the leftovers. Are you here to explore the city? Yeah, I have a thing for abandoned places. And I like to think of myself as a budding photographer. Oh, really? Cool. Do you have a blog or something? I have a YouTube channel? Oh, a Twitch streamer? TikTok? A blog? Insert name here. Everyone uses Instapics now. Oh yeah, Instagram. Yeah. I'm Theo Understars. I'm Theo Understars. Look me up. I had a stroke reading that. This terrain is pretty tricky. Are you turning back soon? Nope, I'm heading for the summit. I can really see the determination in your eyes. Stay determined. It's inspiring. If you say so. I bet you can make it to the summit too. Maybe. I don't really care about reaching the top, to be honest. Oh, but I heard that there are some legit old ruins up beyond the city. Like 1800s legit. I know it's risky, but I have to see them for myself. What's that thing you say right before you do something irresponsible? Throw caution to the wind? No, that's not it. Alright. YOLO! Okay, that's all. Great conversation. I completely forgot the dash there. Anything up here? No. Yeah, I saw that. I'll get what I can when whatever I'm able to. Yeah. There's another death. Gosh darn it. Now I'm all the way back to the start. Okay. So it's like white, purple, blue, red, purple, yellow. So white, purple. Okay. I'm getting the hang of this. So white, purple, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. God dang it, I went the wrong way. Okay. I'm just gonna die just so I can restart. Up. Then it was left. Then it was down to the right. Up to the right. Left. Gosh. Okay, so right. I mean up. Left. Down to the right. Up to the right. To the left. There we go. Pointless machines. Okay, now I need to make my way back. Hopefully if I die, I don't have to do that again. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. So now I can go. Now I can go this way. I see you up there. Thought I was holding up, but I was not. So close. up here? Why is this platform here? There's a platform there for a reason. No. Ah, there we go. Gosh darn it. I feel like I was supposed to use this as a... Like, I need to get up to that platform. There we go. I don't know why I did that. Shouldn't have dashed there. So do I go up or do I go to the right? Go up. Hard. There we go. Is there a thing off to the left there? I can't tell. I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Anything up there? No. So I need to use that launch platform thing. There we go. I need to use this. I need to use this launcher's momentum. Gosh darn it. Gonna see if I can. Gosh darn it. Okay, there we go. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get back. There we go. I don't know which way is the right way to go. Okay, so this only leads me to the strawberry. Did the exact same thing again. I'm not gonna go up yet. Anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I thought that was spikes. I was gonna say, it's like, how am I alive? jumped for some reason. There we go. Like, it looks like there's a thing up there, but I can't tell. Okay, now I go up here. There's a little area over there. Like, I see it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You can't hide from me. But you can most certainly kill me. Celeste Mountain. This memorial dedicated to those who perished on the climb. Ugh, I'm exhausted. You just wait, girl. You just wait. It's the bird. Ha, it landed on my head. This might have been a mistake. What, sitting down or making the trek? Sub 20, that's great. And also cute. I missed a single strawberry. Boo. And I died 36 times. Like I said, I'm not gonna go for 100% completion. I just want to get through the story. Chapter 2, Old Site. Strawberries will impress your friends, but that's about it. Only collect them if you really want to. Exactly. Ooh, tranquil, I like it. Anything over here? There was probably something over here, like in chapter 1, and I just missed it. Yeah, I have to be dreaming because the fire is now green. It's like that memorial is backwards. A mirror. So I have to go around. Why is this here? This is very suspicious. I didn't realize there was the crystal things until it was too late. Here's the mirror. That's not me. That's not me. Yep. And she's free. That doesn't bode well. Okay, is that all the sparkle things unlocked now? Yeah, I saw this I saw that little gap there and I was like, that's not suspicious at all. Okay, so I assume I have to get all the, I have to get all the seeds without touching the ground, or like, there we go. No, it's only a strawberry. I guess that makes sense. It's like strawberry seeds. I'm not playing Stardew. Not today, anyways. By the time this goes on to YouTube, I probably will have. Played it again. Most of these deaths are probably not going to be like due to the platforming. It's going to be due to me trying to get the strawberries. Okay, so I'm going to go down. I don't think I'm supposed to come from this way. I think I'm supposed to come from the upper area, so I'm gonna circle around. Would it be like right here? Yeah. Like if I had not noticed that gap up there, I probably wouldn't have found that secret little area. So, cassette tape. Ah. B-side unlocked. I'm probably not gonna do the B-sides just because it's basically the exact same level, only harder. Like, I think they're shorter if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's like I only want to get through the story. So that's blocked. I don't know which way to go. Go. If I can get to 100 strawberries by the end of this playthrough, I'll be satisfied with my accomplishments. I thought I landed on the platform. Apparently not. I just smacked into the wall. Okay. Why'd the music cut out? Oh, that's why. Insert name here. Darling, slow down. Who said that? Are you blind? Oh, I'm simply a concerned observer. Are you? Me? Well, she wasn't a mirror. I'm part of you. Why would part of me look so creepy? This is just what I look like, okay? Deal with it. Sorry, I didn't mean... Forget about it. I can't tell you what a relief it is to finally get out of your head. Look, I'm worried about us. We need a hobby, but this... I know it sounds crazy, but I need to climb this mountain. You are many things, darling, but you are not a mountain climber. Who says I can't be? You can be whatever you want to. I know it's not your strong suit, but be reasonable for once. You have no idea what you're getting into. You can't handle this. That is exactly why I need to do this. Are you the weak part of me or the lazy part? Wow, the sass on this girl. Wow. I'm the pragmatic part. I'm trying to be diplomatic here. Let's go home. Together. Oh. Panic. So she mirrors my movements. I want that strawberry. The things I do for love. Ay. Like I said, the majority of my deaths are probably going to be trying to get these strawberries. Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, I was gonna say, that was gonna be tricky trying to get out, but it doesn't matter because I got the strawberry that counts. Even upon death. Like how it's like a doorbell. try getting this one first. Yeah, I need to get this one first. Now there's multiple of them? There's a thing up there. I don't know if I can reach it or not. I almost saved myself. Okay. Screw that. I don't care. Gosh darn it. I didn't time that right. Obviously I didn't, but you get what I mean. All the way back up here. Ay, ay, ay. Why are there more? There was 3 and now there's 4. No rhyme intended. I don't think I'm making it under sub 20. Maybe I did. Maybe I did make it. Anything? Because you never know. It looks like there's something up here. The music's fading out, so I have to assume. Gosh darn it. I'm dead. Because I lost my dash and I'm not going to be able to save myself from that. Hello, hello. This isn't FNAF. Hello? Answer name here. Are you calling from a payphone? You called me. Yeah, exactly. No, wait, you called me. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. I'm in trouble. I'm being chased by someone. I don't really understand what's going on, but I know I'm in danger. I can feel it. Okay, I'm just gonna start calling myself by my own name. Jamie, you can only call me when you're panicking in the middle of the night. You don't have to make up some ridiculous story just to get my attention. I'm not making it up. You always do this. Shh, it's alright. Calm down. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Talk to me. I'm climbing Celeste Mountain. I found this old mirror and it shattered, but part of me escaped and... I'm dreaming, aren't I? Jamie, of course you're dreaming. I haven't spoken to you in months. Why would I start now? Ugh, why am I even climbing this stupid mountain? Oh, hello again. I'm wondering the same thing. She's like bouncing up and down. Is she laughing or something? It's time to give up and go home. Oh. Game over. Okay, now I'm back in the real world. I thought there was a platform I could jump on. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you up here. Hey, Jamie, you made it. Climbing up here was tough, but totally worth it. Just look at these ruins. I took so many great pics. Wanna see? Oh, sure. Theo, these are great. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it in sub 20. Maybe I'll finally hit 1,000 followers with these. Oh, we need to formally commemorate this occasion. Take a selfie with me. I don't know if that's such a good idea right now. Come on, it's easy. Like this. She looks not okay with it. But I do like the bunny ears. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I won't post that one. No, it's alright. You can post it. I'm just not photogenic. Jamie, don't be so hard on yourself. Fun fact, I don't like getting my picture taken. I really don't. No one looks good without a filter. Much better. Casual yet refined. What made you want to try photography? My grandpa was really into it. Apparently he was semi-famous in the photography world. I don't know if I'll ever be that good at it. But it's nice to feel close to him. So you're determined to climb the entire mountain? Yeah, I told myself I would. I'm done breaking promises to myself. I cannot keep promises. Life goals, I dig it. I doubt I'll make it to the top like you, but I'm not ready to turn back just yet. Are you getting any data up here? I don't have a smartphone. Get one. Jamie, I don't even know how to respond to that. Exactly. Oh, you're not even gonna respond. Okay. Like, I thought that was, like, metaphoric. Okay, so there was nothing else down here. You never know. Do I just lead up to the same thing? Yes, it does. Up here? No. I don't remember if this is different or not. It is. I almost didn't make that. Gosh darn it. It didn't matter. I don't think I can reach it without dashing though. So I think I need to like dash at the very last second. There we go. Hello? Hey, Mom. Jamie, what a nice surprise. How's your trip? It's okay, I'm just kind of overwhelmed. Oh no, are you having another panic attack? Focus on your breathing, honey. I'm here. What's going on? Oh, that's sweet. How many deaths? I missed 4 strawberries. 39. I'm not doing the B-side. I just want to get through the story. Chapter 3, Celestial Resort. Be proud of your death count. The more you die, the more you're learning. Keep going. No. Bad advice. Well, personally, that's bad advice when I'm playing games. Oh, that's spooky looking. It's like whenever like I'm dying, it's mainly because I have a hard time with like maneuvering through it rather than like figuring out what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so my dash gets replenished. My dash gets replenished from the screen transitions, so there we go. Like, for a second I thought I had to go the other way around, but that just makes it harder. Okay, so I need to get that key. There we go. Please ring for service. No one's here. Oh. Okay. Welcome, may I help you? Are you a ghost? A ghost? Don't be silly. I'm the concierge of this fine establishment. Welcome to the world-renowned Celestial Resort Hotel. Mr. Oshiro, at your service. 2 guests in 1 day. Business is finally picking up. How long will you be staying with us? Oh, I'm just passing through. I'm climbing the mountain. Do you have a back exit? A back exit? Just passing through? This will not do. You know I can still hear you, right? In any case, a real service door is reserved for hotel staff only. However, our top floor presidential suite features a world-class view of the peak. Yes, you'll be quite comfortable up there. Maybe I could get on the roof from there and climb down the back? The presidential suite? Marvelous idea, Oshiro. What is your name for our records? I'm Jamie. But again, I'm really not interested in staying. Right this way, Miss Jamie. It appears to be a very old and dusty guest book. Many of the pages are damaged or missing. The comments, however, are glowing. We'll never forget our time here. I've never felt more at peace. Thank you. Same thing? Yes. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I need a key, so I assume the key's up here. Yes, it is. For some reason, I thought that went all the way around. It did not. For some reason, I thought there was a platform there. I'm dumb. Why is this down here? That's why. Okay, this goes all the way over. This leads back outside. Well, like, it comes in from the outside. Because right below me is the first room past the door. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. So that goes up there. Ay, ay, ay. Unless this... Oh, maybe it doesn't lead from back outside. For some reason I thought it did. Oh, this leads outside. Okay. I didn't even see that thing over to the right, that entrance. Okay, I'll just go back around. This time. So this. Okay, so I need to enter from the right-hand side. Okay. I might do the B-sides eventually. I ran right into that because I'm a very dumb individual. I'm gonna have to remember. Okay, so those, like, if they have like the worm type things coming out of it, you need to remember that it grows like the how do I get up there? I know what I'm supposed to do with this. I think I need to make it. I think I need to get across here without dashing. There we go. That's the second time. Don't think I can remove that message from the screen. I apologize, everyone. I'm not, like, I don't know how to moderate Twitch chat very well. So, I apologize. Please follow me closely, Miss Jamie. The elevator is just down the hall. The hotel is in pretty rough shape. Is it really open for business? Of course we're open. The Celestial Resort Hotel would never close during prime tourism season. Rough shape? What does she mean by that? Oh, please allow me to carry your luggage. My bag? No thanks, I'll keep it. Very well. What a peculiar guest. You're very peculiar as well. I'm dead. Ay, ay, ay. It's gonna be a long stream. I didn't even realize that I can dash here. When I play these types of games, I always tend to panic. Gosh darn it. I was trying to slide down the wall. I'm trying to slide down that wall and then do a diagonal dash. Not paying attention, talking. I'm trying to slide down this wall. guess it didn't really matter. Ay, ay, ay. This is gonna be a long stream. I can tell. I have to make it all the way back up with this. Apparently so. Apparently that area down there was too treacherous for it to count it. I ran right into that spike. If I want to get that strawberry, I have to keep my dash. Okay, so I need to oh, I see what I need to do. I think I need to do that. I need to do that. Oh, okay. I just didn't have enough stamina. That's what I need to do. Because I need to be able to get back here. Go into focus mode, so I apologize if I go a bit quiet. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. Wasn't as tricky. I make things a lot harder than it is. slipped off the edge of the platform. Okay, so I need to circle around, get up onto that top of that platform so I can get the crystal and then go through. And there's the key. This doesn't seem suspicious at all. Miss Jamie, I really must implore you to keep up. I'm running a world-class establishment here. I don't have time to wait around for meandering guests. Well, if there wasn't a bunch of platforms in the way and bottomless pits, I'd probably be able to get through here faster. You really don't have to wait for me. I'm just looking for a way through this place. Oh, Shiro, you idiot! The customer is always right. Business is finally picking up and you lose your temper? Oh, of course, Miss Jamie. My sincere apologies. I was out of line. Please, feel free to explore at your leisure. Okay, there's a key over there. He's floating around. That is a dead end. Oh, I can't even get that key. This clutter is out of control. When did this happen? I don't even know where to begin. Mr. Oshiro, do you run this whole place by yourself? You're right, Miss Jamie. I'll never sort this mess out alone. It's hopeless. Oh, the misery. That's not what I meant. Just breathe, Mr. Oshiro. Breathe. It's just a little spring cleaning. It's summer now. Well, more than a little, but I can help. You're too kind, but I wouldn't even bother. It's a lost cause. I'm a lost cause. No. Okay, so I can go up or I can go down. I'll go up first just because I'm here. Oh, I just realized that Crystal Heart is there. So, right below this room, I need to remember, right below here, there's a secret passageway. So I need to go... Oh, really? Really? That hitbox? Really? There we go. Wait, is that all that was in here? Or am I dumb? Oh, there's a way up here. Sorry, the clock is in the way, so I can't see very well, that is. Really? Boo. Like, I always forget the dash. I did the exact same thing again. I forgot the dash. Gosh darn it. There we go. This just turned into Hogwarts. This is much neater this time around. I hope I didn't miss anything up here, because that would suck. I probably am missing a ton of things. Do I need to talk to him again? So the pathway unlocks? Where did he go? He's right there. I haven't even begun cleaning and already I feel a renewed lightness of spirit. That's the power of positive thinking. Actually, I cleared out some of the clutter for you. Oh yes, thank you, Miss Jamie. But please, relax and let the hotel staff handle it. Staff? Or she will, you fool. You're losing her. Guests don't want to spend their time cleaning. Are you okay? Yes, of course. This is the finest hotel you'll ever visit, you'll see. How can I let my promise pile up like that? I saw that coming. Sometimes the timing is a bit weird. And I don't like it. I don't know if it's like a consistent pattern or if there's like a pattern that I'm just not realizing. Like I need the pattern is not the problem, it's the timing that's the issue. Okay, so I'm gonna try to land on that platform with like the two of them. Okay, so the problem I had was I just held onto the wall for too long. Okay. Try again. I apologize if I get really frustrated. Precision platformers are not like a thing I typically play, even though I just started my Hollow Knight playthrough. Okay, so this is the optional. Wait, what? So close. I don't know what the point of this top left area is. Go. Now go down. Okay, there's 2 crystals here for a reason. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a wall in the middle of the way. Wait, what? Why are there 2 platforms on the left? Is it a secret? No. Weird. There has to be a reason that I'm just not understanding. Okay, I think I know what I need to do here. It's just a matter of how do I do it. Well, I think I just screwed myself. There we go. Some strawberries are really hard to get. Some strawberries are so simple. That was an example of a very simple one compared to like the other ones that I just got within the past like 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, where are you? It's looking a lot nicer in here. Can you show me to the exit now? I'm not quite done yet. But Miss Jamie, you barely enjoyed the myriad luxuries that our hotel has to offer. I didn't know how to pronounce that word, so I just started there. We can talk more once I finish cleaning. I'm very busy. Yes, young people have no respect these days. Hey, I'm a young person. You're welcome. Sheesh. You can tell I'm a young person because I just said sheesh. Hey Theo, how's it going? Theo, are you a guest here too? Jamie, I am so happy to see you right now. I'm all about spooky mysteries, but this is getting too real. Have you talked to Mr. Oshiro? I think he can really use some help. You think? He's a creepy old weirdo. I bet he's cleaning out a nook to hide our bodies as we speak. I'm gonna crawl through this vent. It's blowing cold air in from the outside. Come on. Mr. Oshiro's trouble, but I don't think he wants to hurt us. He just needs to clean up this mess. I want to help him. Jamie, that's very sweet, but this is dangerous. Yeah, I've died like many times now. We need to get out of here and call an expert on creepy old dudes. We aren't prepared for this. I think I can get through to him. Go on ahead, I'll catch up with you later. Man, you're more stubborn than my sister. I thought that was impossible. I'm a very stubborn person. In real life, that is. Take care of yourself. Thanks, Theo. I'll sue you. Why can I not say this? I will see you outside. I'm not even gonna bother. You can tell I'm very, 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 very dumb when it comes to this stuff. Plus, I see this little area up there. Oh, I can't get through here? I think it's because, the other area was blocked off. Okay, so there's a winged strawberry there, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Wait, how do I get there? I'm gonna test something. Okay, it doesn't work, okay. Oh wait, I know what I need to do. I just realized what I need to do. I slipped off the wall, but that's not what I'm supposed to do at all. I'm supposed to get over to that wall and then dash and have the strawberry fly up to me. I did that wrong, but that's what I'm supposed to do. Ah. Like what my problem is like I don't know why I did that. My problem is I'm jumping too low. That's what I'm supposed to do. There we go. For some reason I thought there was a opening there. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. There we go. Anything up there? No. I feel like there was a lot more secrets in that area, and I just missed all of them. I think that's the last thing, though, right? An old paper sticks out from amid the clutter. Attention hotel staff. It is my sad duty to inform you that the Celestial Resort Hotel will close indefinitely following the season due to circumstances beyond our control. It was an honor to have served alongside you all as we worked tirelessly to ensure that our guests enjoyed the most hospitable and memorable experience possible. I write this with a heavy heart. This hotel has become my home, its staff and patrons my family. I will miss you all dearly. Oshiro. So, why does he still think it's open then? Is he like overly attached to it? Pico 8. So, fun fact about Pico 8. Apparently, this was like the prototype of Celeste. I'm not gonna play it, but it's like a retro type version of it. There's no I was gonna say there's no like wall climbing, but there is wall jumping. My brain farted there for a second, I apologize. Like, I'll get through the first couple levels. But what sucks about this is if you quit the game, you have to restart from the very beginning. And apparently there's like, I don't remember how many like levels there are. I think if it's like 25 or 30. I've only finished this once and it was really difficult. I'll get to 1,000 and then I'll quit the game. And by quit the game, I mean, I just mean Pico 8. I'm gonna continue with Celeste. Because I don't care about getting the strawberries because they're completely optional as far as I'm aware of. Like for the achievement for this game, you have to just get to the top, I think. There's a strawberry right there, but I'm not gonna bother with it. It's not worth my time. Okay. So now replayable from the main menu. That gives you incentive to go play it for yourself. It is very clear in here now. Now I can get the key. Lock up here. And you're just waiting for me. There you are. You certainly have a knack for wandering off. I was literally cleaning though. It was tough, but I sorted everything out for you. The Celestial Resort Hotel extends its gratitude for your assistance, Miss Jane. Of course, the staff has the mess under control. Oh sure, yeah. How humiliating. You must be eager to see your room. It's just up the elevator and down the hall. Sure, what the heck? Show me the presidential suite. It sounds lovely. Now's your last chance, Oshiro. Don't lose her now. The good thing about my name is that it's interchangeable between male and female. Because it's like, if it was like Miss James, it's like, it's probably the last name instead of the first. Oh, hello. Man, it's amazing here. Are there jump scares in there? Because if there's no jump scares, it's not a maze. How's it going with El Creepo? El Creepo! I helped him clean up that huge mess, but he was kind of a jerk about it. Yeah, Theo had a point. And he still thinks he can convince me to stay. Jamie, seriously. My bad idea radar is off the charts on this one. You should get out of here. If I disappear now, Mr. Oshiro could have a meltdown. Maybe I can actually do something good for once. Forget your karma, dude. I think that guy is going to melt down no matter what. You have to think about your safety. Theo, I'll be okay. Yeah, I didn't expect you to listen. See you on the outside, jailbird. I don't wanna be free. Where am I? I think I see what I need to do. I think. Not that, I can tell you that much. Huh. Okay, so I think I need to do like something like that. But I just need to be cleaner about it. Ah. So close. But I can do this. Like I got close, which means I can do it. It's just a matter of being consistent about it. Oh, that was not clean. That was sloppy. I can do better than that. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Like, I need to land on the right side. As I said earlier, I'm not very good at precision platformers. I have a feeling I'm gonna die again, because I feel like I landed like more towards the middle, so I probably wasn't gonna do that. Like, I didn't mean to do a diagonal dash. Yeah, see, it's like that, like it's closer to the middle. Yeah, so the hitbox is a lot bigger. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill myself because I'm making it very sloppy. I almost died there. That cut it way too close. This is it, Oshiro. Your last chance. You already ruined it, making a guest clean up your mess. She'll never stay. No, she's still here. There's still a chance. The presidential suite is the key. It will surely impress her. Get it together, Oshiro. Oh, so he's creating the mess. Or like the corruption. There you are, Miss Jamie. Follow me quickly. We're almost there. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. That's gonna be tricky. Okay, you know what? For the sake of me, like, not getting really frustrated at this, I'm going to forego that strawberry. Okay, so I need to... Two strawberries here. Okay, so it starts me right here, which is good. The bad thing is... So at least I don't have to get both strawberries again. There we go. I think... Yeah, this is where the key was. Oh, I'm back here. Oh, for some reason I thought the key room was back down to the right. No, this is the key room. that's gonna be tricky timing. Okay, so I need to be more patient when it comes to this type of stuff. It's like, because I have time to spare. It's just a matter of like pacing myself. Like when I play games, I tend to be like in a rush state where it's like if I just take my time, I'll get through this no problem. Same thing can be said about like speaking. Because I rush through words and like sentences, and then it all comes out like a messy like slur of words. What's over here? Oh, this is the tape room. I thought it was like further over. Well, not further over, like downwards. Okay, where do I go? Oh, there's a little gap there. I was gonna say, it's like, what do I do there? At least I don't lose the key. I do like how the platforms like come in and out of like existence, like with the music. There we go. B-side unlocked. Oh, thank God, I don't have to go back through it. I just realized, did I get the B-side for chapter 1? I don't remember. Hopefully I can get through this chapter within some hour. Really? I have to start all the way back at the beginning of the room? Boo. You can hear the music fade out there, which means I was getting close to the end. I did the exact same thing again. Like I always do the wrong type of dash. Okay, I didn't time that right. Yeah, I always do the wrong type of dash. Like I either do a diagonal dash or I do a side dash. It's just like that. It's like I'm doing it differently now. It's like I'm doing diagonal dashes when before I was doing side dashes. It sounds like I'm making excuses of me being bad like playing badly, but that's exactly what I'm doing. Like, I'm just explaining my actions. There we go. There's another mirror. Here we are, our award-winning presidential suite. Truly, it is the very definition of rustic luxury. I'll stand back and allow you to soak in the majesty. I understand it can be a lot to handle. Very, elegant. Quote-unquote. Take it all in. So, what do you think? It's beautiful. The furniture looks expensive. It's very spacious. The colors are elegant. Exactly, that's exactly what I said. I can tell you put a lot of work into it. I knew it would impress you. Yeah. So, can I get her on the roof from here? You imbecile, you're losing her. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Valued guests such as yourself stay in our finest accommodations at half price. I don't want to stay. And there she is. Please, Miss Jamie, please stay. Mr. Oshiro, I've already been sidetracked for too long. Jamie, sweetie, forget this loser. Loser? You're in denial, old man. This resort is a dump. No one would ever want to stay here. Someone had to say it. She doesn't mean that. I'm very busy. Please leave, Miss Jamie. Come on, Miss Jamie. You heard the man. Where would you be without me? Why would she say my beautiful hotel is a dump? How dare she insult you like that? What if she's right? Of course she's right. You couldn't even clean up without her help. I tried. I'm doing my best. Miss Jamie only wanted to help. But why was she so cruel? How dare she insult you like that? Okay, is it circling? Yeah, okay, it's cycling, not circling. Nearly an hour into this chapter. I thought we'd never get rid of him. You owe me one. Add it to the list. Leave me alone. I thought you were so determined to keep climbing. Now all of a sudden you're some weirdo's therapist? Why won't you go away? Miss Jamie, before you go, I need to ask one question. Why would you be so nice to me, only to run away? What did I do wrong? Well, you see, I told you I wasn't gonna stay, and then you insisted I help, so I helped, and now I'm leaving again. Even though I told you I wasn't gonna stay. Oh, give it a break. You still don't get it? She only helps people to feed her twisted ego. Hey. She never cared about you. Shut up. I just wanted to help. You're both pathetic. Pathetic? You only came here to humiliate me. I won't grovel at your feet any longer. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Yeah, I'm not doing this sub 1 hour. Like, unless, like, I get through here first try, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to get through here first try. I shouldn't have jumped up. I would have been fine. don't really know how I'm gonna get that strawberry. I think I need to use him to be able to reach it. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, I think I need to use him. Yeah, I was a bit late on dashing there. Wait for it. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. I think that's how I'm supposed to do it, though. My issue is okay, I think I see what I need to do here. Not that, I can tell you that much. I think I need to be able to jump up so I can get a bit more air time. I don't think I would have made it even if I did do a diagonal jump there. For some reason I'm not able to jump as high as I was before. Weird. I'm gonna get this strawberry. I don't care how many tries it takes. I think that's what I'm supposed to do anyway. Unless I'm doing this completely wrong. Like, I'm so close, but at the same time, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I think I might be doing it a bit too early. If I just wait a second. Now go. Okay, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. It's just a matter of landing on his head. And also making it back to the platform. Yeah, there we go. shouldn't have dashed there. I should have. Well, for one thing, I didn't see the exit point, and two, I shouldn't have dashed there anyways. My bike was blocking the exit point. Okay, this seems like the final, like, end screen. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, so I need to wait. I think I need to use him to be able to get up there, so I have my dash still. And I just used the dash, so let's go back down. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know what I was doing. Doing the social behind. The great thing about the strawberries is that I don't have to recollect them if I die. Unless, like, I haven't touched the ground again. Oh, this is gonna be a rough room. Every single time, like, I rush through there, I always hit this, like, little corrupted patch. This time I can just go around. Okay, this seems like the final screen. Mr. Oshiro, stop! I just wanted to help! Dead. Game over. Thank God this game doesn't have a life system. I would struggle so much. I've decided to close the hotel for repairs. The second floor plumbing is leaking. The library is in complete disarray. Not to mention the hole in the ceiling of the presidential suite. Please, just leave me alone. Everything I touch dies! And there we go. That was a really long chapter. 1 hour, 9 minutes. How many deaths? 100 plus? Nearly 200. Chapter 4, Golden Ridge. Climbing tip. Lowering energy in a pinch? Jumping away from walls doesn't consume stamina. Good to know. Ah. There we go. Oh, this is not gonna get confusing at all. Anything down here? No. One of my like favorite like all-time like games done quick moments is for this game. Like the crowd just chants like orb every single time an orb appears. I found it odd that this was up here, so. Oh, hello. How did you get all the way up here? Is there like a secret passageway? Secret tunnel! Oh great, you again. Well, I didn't expect to see you up here, but did you think I gave up? I'm glad you're still in one piece. Yeah, you can say I was in one piece. Ha 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 ha. Nervous laughter. I see you made it through the hotel. Did you meet Mr. Oshiro? Oh, I met him alright. He chased me out of there after I cleaned up a bunch of junk for him. Oh, that sounds like a fun morning. Oshiro is a lost soul, dear. That place is much more than just a hotel to him. Don't make him your project. You know what I think? I think this mountain drove both of you crazy. You know, you're not the first person to say that. Maybe you're right. How would I know if I were crazy? The way I see it, the mountain can't bring out anything that isn't already in you. It brought out my dark side. But you gotta be a few crows short of a murder to live up here in the first place, right? What are you even talking about? Oh, I'm just rambling like the old bat I am. Are you ready to give up? I know a shortcut back to your car. Back off, lady. I'm heading for the summit. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between stubbornness and determination, isn't it? You remind me of myself when I was young. Good luck and mind the wind. When it comes to like story-based games, I always have a hard time voicing characters. Like, because as a aging man, I can't do voices for female characters as good as I used to. I need to work on it. Ah. Okay, there's nothing up there. You never know with these types of games, especially when there's like secrets everywhere. Like how I said I wasn't going to try to get through 100% completion, but I'm getting like almost every single strawberry I possibly can. And even the game told me it's like, it's just for like bragging rights. So it's not really worth like investing my time into it. Ow. Why is this here? Yeah, exactly. That seemed like a suspicious rock. Is there anything way over here? Yes, there is. Oh yeah, I forgot that I needed to wait, so okay, I want to test something real quick. Okay, so I can stay on it for like a second, I think. Maybe I have to, maybe the spring will allow me to get my, like, stamina, or, like, my jump back. Gosh darn it. Oh man, so close. But I can do this. Just a matter of there we go. It's just a matter of like being precise about it. Oh, here's the tape. Okay. Okay, so I have to be quick about that platform. I need to be able to get my dash back. Shoot. Ah. I'm gonna go into focus mode, so if I go quiet, I apologize. That bubble is very useful. Saves me a lot of trouble. Okay, so if I go back down here. I really don't. I really don't understand how to get a higher bounce. I don't know if it's like a matter of like me having to like hold down the jump button. Okay, you know what? I'll do cleanup later. For the sake of me trying to get through this game, I'll come back and get all of these later. Maybe off screen. I was supposed to grab that again. Jump. Wall jump up. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go the other way around. Yeah, like, as much as I like to explore games, I'm not going to bother, like, trying to get everything. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need to guide this platform without it breaking. Okay, I need to be quicker about the entire thing. What? Oh, maybe I have to do this. Yeah. There we go. Much better. Oh, this is how I... Oh, this is where I come from? Okay. That's how I get that. Okay. Now I'll go back through here. And then I follow the arrow signs. I think. Oh, I go up. Duh. I say duh, but I really don't understand these clouds. Because, like, I'm holding down the jump button. It's not really... It's not launching me any higher, so I don't know if it's like... I have to, like, hold it down, or... Do I need to, like, hold the up button? No. I don't understand these clouds. So I'm basically just guessing, hoping that it works. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Strawberry. Okay, so how do I get up there? Do I need to... Oh, I got this thing. Maybe. Okay, that's just a strawberry. Now I need to... Okay, maybe not. I thought I had to, like, guide this thing. Maybe I do. Oh, I do. I just have to hang on to the side. Gotcha. This seems suspicious. Yeah. Oh, is there a tape here? Oh. How do I get up there? I'm sorry, what? I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Because I can't guide it unless I'm doing something wrong. Yeah. What am I doing wrong? You know what? I'll come back. I'll come back like either off screen or something. I don't know why that like white box is there. Okay, I'll come back because I don't know how to get up there. I'm just gonna get through the story. Like, I just want to get through the story just because, like, it's only gonna get harder from here. Like, if it's in the way of, like, if the strawberries are in the way of me being able to progress, then I'll get them. But if they're like off to the side, then I probably won't. Oh, rough stuff. If I did a diagonal dash, I probably could have made it. Come on. It's because I was panicking. Like, I would try to get it down, and then I was moving around, and then I was like, oh, I need to get back down. There we go. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, that. Okay, so that's how I get the strawberry. It's like strawberries like that, where it's like it's in the way of progression. Those are ones I'll get. If they're like off to the side, then I probably won't. But if it's like unintentionally found, like if I think I'm progressing when I'm actually not, then I'll make an exception. But most of the time I'm not. Well, actually, most of the time I am, but regardless. Why does it seem like there's something down there? Whatever it is, I don't care. Okay, so I need to use this pink cloud to get up. I really don't understand the pink clouds and the blue clouds. Like, how do I get a higher jump? I like how it's like every time I am able to save myself, I always go around it. Every single time. Yeah, there's a strawberry over there. I don't care enough to get it. Is there anything over here? We got a breakable wall. I like how I just said like if it's not in the way of progression, but it's like it's in my nature to at least try to look for things. Okay, so it looks like the way is up. What is over here? I feel like, okay, so I feel like I need to, okay, I was gonna say, I feel like I need to save my dash, but I don't think it's possible to get all the way through here. Why? You know what? No. Like, I just don't want to. got crushed. What sucks is, like, I'm holding on for dear life, but I run out of stamina very quickly. Can I get back? Probably not. I cannot. So I need to be quick about this. Okay. So I know what I need to do. But I'm not like environmentally aware enough to understand the clues. I didn't expect the winds to stop. And I didn't expect them to start randomly. I don't care about the strawberries. I don't care about the strawberries, he says as he's about to get another strawberry. What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna get this one real last attempt. One more attempt, because that was a shitty attempt. Okay, never mind. And I apologize for the swear. When it comes to recording, I try not to swear as much. Just because demonetization and all that is just not good. This is rough. Like the momentum in the wind is rough. Because I need... I don't understand the clouds, and that's gonna cost me in the end. I need to figure this out. This is gonna be rough. Like, these orbs don't take me very far. Okay. So close. God, this is so annoying. This might be my least favorite chapter so far. Mainly because of the wind. Also, because of the platforming sections. Like those, like the clouds and the orbs are like so oddly like timed that it's just not okay. Like the platforms don't appear fast enough before I run out of stamina. Plus, in addition to the wind, it's just annoying. It's annoying game design, that's what it is. Like, it's supposed to be challenging, I get it, but it's like... This is what I was talking about earlier, when it's like... When you die, you're learning, like, from the experience. It's like, I'm not really learning because I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Like, because it's inconsistent at this point. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing what I'm actually doing right now. So close. If I dropped down, I would have been able to do it. And that's exactly what I mean. To jump again. Didn't forget to jump that time, but I jumped into the spikes. I need to stop making excuses. Like, the orb shouldn't be able to take me downwards. That's annoying. I wasn't, like, I took my finger off the analog stick. There we go. I don't know what those orb things are. They kill me for one thing, but I don't know what they are, and I don't know where they're coming from. Okay, so the wind is not nearly as strong, so that's good. I don't care enough about the strawberries anymore. I just want to get through this because this is a very frustrating section. Also, I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to call it after this chapter. I might come back later tonight and finish this off. Maybe, I don't know. Where are these orbs coming from? That's what I need to figure out, if I even can. I see. Yeah, I saw that. That's what I'm. That's an example of one that's like in the way of progression. If it's like. So close. But there were some examples where they were... Come on, really? Okay, that was my fault. That death was completely on me. Well, every death is completely on me, but you get what I mean. There we go. Messed that up. I definitely messed that up. I didn't even jump. Jamie, wait up! Oh, hello again. Wait, how'd you get up there? Nailed it! Theo, are you alright? Yeah. Just give me a sec. "10 out of 10 landing. A gondola? I've always wanted to ride one of these. It looks pretty old, but maybe it still works. I don't see any other way to cross this chasm. Let's do it. This lever looks important. This looks sketchy AF. Easy every time. I was probably a gondola operator in a past life. Do you think this thing is safe? No. I'm sure it's fine. Well, I don't think it's safe. How did it shake out with Oshiro? You were right. I shouldn't have tried to help him. I hate to say I told you so, but... Yeah. I should have listened to you. You didn't get hurt. That's what matters. Actually, I did, but the game doesn't remember that. For continuity's sake. The air is so thin up here, I can barely breathe. Just breathe. Just do it! Okay, if we don't get a selfie on this thing, we're gonna regret it. I can't even see the ground through the mist. How high up are we? Less panicking, more posing. Yeah, that's great life advice. Yeah, I had a feeling. What was that? Huh, looks like we stalled out. And then it just crashes to the ground. We're dead now. Just like Mr. Oshiro. This is really bad. Maybe if I... Well, that's not good. Well, yeah, that's not good. Exactly. Uh-oh. No, this really isn't good. Jamie, you cool? Yeah, I just... No, I'm not cool. I can't breathe. You're having a panic attack. Why would you think it's a good idea to ride this stupid thing? Because it's the only way to get up the mountain, probably. Come on, don't take this out on me. Stay with me here. My grandpa taught me a trick for this. Close your eyes. Picture a feather floating in front of you. See it? Okay. Your breathing keeps that feather floating. Just breathe slow and steady, in and out. Okay, I see what I need to do. I need to keep it in the box. Okay. Got the hang of it. I think anyways. Yep. It's fading out. So I think I did it. And the vibration stopped, so that's good. Is that what panic attacks are like? Like, I assume that it's like being very stressed out and overwhelmed, but also it's like you can't breathe. See? Easy every time. I probably already said that dialogue, but I don't remember such trivial things. Feeling any better? I think so. Thanks for helping me calm down. How did you know we'd start moving again? Oh, I totally thought we were done for. That's very reassuring. Oh my god. Look at this selfie though. Panic. Just like complete and utter like shock. And that's that chapter done. 39 minutes. How many strawberries did I miss? Missed 12. And 148 deaths. Chapter 3 was rough compared to this one, even though this one was a lot harder. I'm not gonna start this chapter, but I just see what it's called. Chapter 5, Mirror Temple. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'll probably come back to this either later today or tomorrow. We'll see. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I know that there was that bot that came in. I don't know how to get rid of the message, but I'll figure that stuff out later. I'm not good with outros, so I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.